I'm going to be real with you. Nothing prepares you for waking up and finding out Amazon just wiped out your entire business. No warning, no call, no polite little message saying, "Hey, we've got a concern." Just one cold email. Your account has been deactivated due to a Section 3 violation. Boom. Just like that. Everything I'd built over the past year, gone. All my listings, taken down. All my inventory, frozen. My funds, locked. You don't forget a moment like that. I remember it too clearly. It was a Thursday afternoon. I'd just come back from lunch, sat down to check my metrics. Things looked fine, decent BSR, a few new orders overnight, nothing unusual. I grabbed a coffee, opened Gmail, and there it was. Subject line, "Your Amazon.com selling account has been deactivated." I stared at it thinking, nah, this has to be a phishing scam or something. But it wasn't. I clicked, and I felt my stomach drop. Inauthentic inventory. That's what they hit me with. A Section 3 violation. No item specifics, no timeline, just a vague accusation, and a complete shutdown. At first, I didn't panic. I thought, okay, it's a misunderstanding. I've got invoices. I've got legit suppliers. I'll just explain it to them. But here's the thing about Amazon. You don't just explain anything. You don't get a phone call. You don't get a second chance. You get one shot to appeal. And if you mess it up, you could be locked out forever. I started pacing, ran through every product in my head. What could they be talking about? I hadn't sold anything new recently. No bad reviews, no complaints, no returns flagged for authenticity. Then it hit me. I'd restocked a discontinued skincare item months ago. Korean beauty brand, clean invoices. But the brand had tightened its distribution since then. That had to be it. Still, I knew the stuff I sold was legit. I buy from a vetted wholesaler. I double-check batch numbers. I even keep pictures of product seals just in case. But Amazon doesn't care how careful you are. If their bots detect something suspicious, if a buyer says the word fake, or if the brand makes a report, they pull the plug. I didn't send a knee-jerk appeal. That's the first mistake most sellers make. I took a breath, closed my laptop, went for a walk, let the adrenaline pass. Then I came back and started thinking like Amazon. Because here's the truth. Your appeal isn't about proving your innocence. It's about showing Amazon that you understand their rules and that you've built systems to follow them better than ever. I got organized. I pulled every invoice I had for the product in question. I even included a screenshot of the supplier's reseller authorization plus their business registration document. Then I got to work on the real challenge, the plan of action. I wrote my POA like it was my life on the line, because in a way it was. I broke it down into Amazon's favorite structure. No fluff, no begging, just facts and solutions. Here's the thing. I didn't argue. I didn't say you're wrong or this isn't fair. Instead, I said, after reviewing my sales activity, I've identified that an outdated sourcing record may have triggered the inauthentic concern. While my supplier is verified and products are authentic, I understand the importance of maintaining documentation to Amazon's compliance standards. Translation? I'm not guilty, but I get it. Corrective action? I told them I was immediately quarantining all remaining units in that ASIN and halting any future sales of it until the matter was resolved. I also explained that I re-reviewed my sourcing protocols and verified every active supplier. Preventive measures? Here's where I showed Amazon I was thinking it long term. I implemented a new inventory intake process with photo documentation. I added a compliance checklist for every shipment. I created a folder for every ASIN that includes invoices, supplier credentials, and product images. I trained my virtual assistant to double-check the paper trail before listings go live. I ended with this. I take Amazon's policies seriously and am committed to maintaining a trusted buying experience for all customers. Thank you for reviewing the enclosed documentation and appeal. I kept the tone humble but confident. No drama, no finger-pointing, just clean formatting, bullet points, and organized attachments. I submitted it all within 12 hours of the suspension. Then I waited. That night, I barely slept. I kept checking my inbox like a lunatic, every hour on the hour. And let me tell you, when your Amazon business is your main income, nothing feels worse than that limbo. You start doing math in your head. How long can I cover fixed expenses? What happens to my supplier relationships? Do I need to start looking for freelance gigs again? It's brutal. The next morning, 11:26 a.m., I got the email. Subject: your selling privileges have been restored. I blinked, read it twice, 3 times. Then I stood up and shouted. I'm not kidding. I fist-pumped the air like I just won a championship. 48 hours, that's all it took. 2 days from disaster to comeback. Here's the crazy part. It wasn't just about the invoices. It wasn't just the POA. It was the fact that I treated the appeal like a business proposal, like I was applying for a second chance on Shark Tank. Now that I'm back, I run my business differently. Every ASIN has its own file. Every supplier gets re-verified monthly, and I've got a full compliance SOP in Notion, with reminders, checklists, and backup documentation. I treat Amazon like the high-stakes platform it is, because one slip, one missed invoice, one typo on an FNSKU, that's all it takes. I feel you. I've been there. You're not alone. But you can bounce back. It's scary. It's overwhelming. But it's doable if you stay calm, stay organized, and handle your appeal like a pro. I got back in 48 hours, and you can too. Don't forget to download the appeal letter template I successfully used to get reinstated. You'll find the download link in the comments. Thanks for watching.